Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. My dear brothers and sisters, today's topic we are going to talk about is regarding Ghaflah. The effort of a heart chart is also on this. A poet has said that, do you think that a beating rock inside you is a heart? Instead, a whole lifetime goes in building the heart. These days, the hearts inside the people are only beating, and people are mistaking it as though it is the real heart. If you want to see a heart, see the heart of our beloved Prophet ﷺ. See the heart of the Sahaba. See the heart of the Ahl Bayt. What is the state of our hearts today? Will this impure heart go and meet Prophet ﷺ? The effort of our mission is to clean the heart, is to purify it so that it is pure, clean, transparent, and filled with nur. And it is filled with the nur of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this clean heart will then go and meet the heart of Prophet ﷺ. And this is the mission, that a purified heart will meet with a pure heart. How will an impure heart meet the beloved Prophet ﷺ? How will a hard heart or a rock heart meet him? Will we meet the Prophet ﷺ in a state of being deep into addictions that are surrounding our heart? My dear brothers and sisters, we have to purify ourselves. We have to purify ourselves by making repentance, crying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, strive to purify ourselves and clean the heart. We have to make the heart clean. We have to. A pure and a clean heart will enter Jannah. And only a pure and clean heart will meet Prophet ﷺ. We must think that how will an impure heart enter Jannah? Therefore, please, we have to all clean our heart multiple times, cleanse it, and so on. The addictions that are surrounding the heart is what we're going to talk about, and the most dangerous one is Ghaflah. Ghaflah is of two types. There is bodily Ghaflah and there is spiritual Ghaflah. The bodily Ghaflah is when the person is not ready to commit himself to any work or business, and he is always lazy and fatigued and only wants to eat and sleep. The spiritual Ghaflah is such that when the call of prayer happens, he is feeling sleepy and he wants to go in deep sleep, but has been awake the whole night. Subhanallah. But the way the shaitan caresses the body and puts the person to sleep, subhanallah. The addiction of Ghaflah itself is dangerous, where a person puts himself away from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He is not ready to prostrate to him. He is not ready to follow the sunnah, and he is deep in a state of Ghaflah. When the horse is given training, then the Ghaflah of the horse gets broken. And how do they do it? They give it enough food and water to drink, and after that he is made to stand under the sun for a day, 2 days, and all the Ghaflah goes away. And this makes him very active. And now they take countless works from the horse because the Ghaflah has gone away, and now he has gotten into the habit of not being in a state of Ghaflah. You have to distance yourself from it, and it is a big disease, and shaitan ensures that man remains in a state of Ghaflah. Sometimes there's going to be Ghaflah of the body, sometimes of the heart, and the heart and the mind is spreading Ghaflah in it if we don't keep it under check. And this is a big addiction through which the person is not willing to he's not willing to commit himself to the responsibilities of the akhirah. And this is making him become devoid of it. He does not make time for the Quran, for the dhikr, to go to the masjid, to spend time with the pious people, or go in Jama'ah, or spend time reading the tasbih. And he is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put responsibilities on a person. He has to fulfill the rights of people. But unfortunately, he is in a state of ghafla. You have 7 hours of getting rest, but he needs more. He is away from fulfilling responsibilities, making khidmah, and all he wants to do is eat and then drink cold water and then go to sleep. And now that spiritual, and now the ghafla will spread into the spiritual, into the spirit. A person who's lazy, no one can reform him. There is no reformation possible for that person, and it is a big sin. All major sins of the world happen as a result of ghafla. The addiction of pleasures comes from ghafla, and so on. And the whole world is deep into a state of enjoying pleasures, and this love for pleasure is killing us all. And ghafla is therefore very dangerous. A person will be awake the whole night, but the moment the adhan or fajr happens, he is now sleepy, and he is destroying his health and his whole life. He can see that there is a certain amount of ghafla which is overpowering him. Now we have to strive hard. We have to make mujahida for the removal of this, just like the Sahaba did. They were healthy. Their body was like a rock. They were away from such laziness. And it is a fact that in Egypt, 2,000 years ago, diabetes was called Ghaflah. It was the disease of the lazy people, and this is how it was known. And if you look around, it is a disease which is taking over the rich people in general. Why don't the poor people have it? Because they work hard and they keep themselves active. Unfortunately, if you don't do that, you'll be busy making thousands of tests at hospitals, and you'll be in a state of unrest, and you'll be into thousands of such diseases will come and touch you if laziness becomes a part of our life. Now we have to make hard work to be able to come out of this state. The Prophet ﷺ never liked a lazy person. And if we stop and think about how much of work he got within his life, the amount of effort that he took, the hard work, the sacrifice, fulfilling responsibilities, the work for the ummah, then the pain of the ummah. What a beautiful prophet! What a beautiful prophet that we had, subhanallah. And but unfortunately, we are far away from the sunnah, which is making us get deeper into this state. Another thing that we want to mention is that if your metabolism system is active, then ghafla will, in general, will not be something that you'll be a part of. But if you are in a state of ghafla, your metabolism will start to slow down. So you have to be careful about this, because as the metabolism slows down, then many diseases become more prominent. But when it is fast and your metabolism is active, very quickly, whatever you eat is digested, your circulation is good, and you feel more active. People don't like other people who are in a state of ghafla, who are lazy. If your wife is in a state of ghafla, there will be many responsibilities that they will not fulfill. If your son is in that, then again it's a problem. Or if the husband is, then also. We must ensure that our kids at least don't become ghafla. And we have to strive and put in the effort for it, so that they can learn how to be away from that. Unfortunately, they are spending, and our kids are spending a lot of time on the phone. Countless hours are being spent, and the priorities are being left. Whatever ilm is needed for 24 hours, you can take that. Now, there's no need to be on WhatsApp consistently to keep learning much more than what is needed. Instead, fulfill your priorities, fulfill your rights, and fulfill your rights towards others. When you look at how animals live, if you'll see that in the morning they become very active. They go in search for their food and fodder, and after Maghrib they become calm. Isn't this beautiful? Now today, when we're making a recording in the morning, everybody's sleeping because they either sleep late. The Prophet ﷺ never liked to speak after Isha. He would go to bed early, and we must try and emulate that, and try and have food after Maghrib and become more active in the morning. Especially after Fajr, do not sleep, because there are lots of changes happening in the dunya, because from night it is becoming day. So it's a big change on the earth. So we have to try and be awake after Fajr. And since we've already mentioned this several times, that Ghaflah is a disease, and we have to be far away from it, and it is a spiritual disease as well. So we have to make mujahada, we have to strive, we have to make hard work and efforts, we have to leave our comforts. And although we are saying so, but don't be so harsh on yourself that you immediately put your children through it, or you immediately put yourself through it. Slowly, but keep the intention, inshallah, and it will go, inshallah, slowly and steadily. And because this will help us pick the pearls of this dunya, whatever is important for our success, for our well-being, and for the betterment of our life. Inshallah, we will be able to pick that and make our life beautiful with the same. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.